think we'll see a match of heavy-hitting ground strokes. There's Larry Stefanki, the coach of Kafelnikov. But of the two players, Kafelnikov can volley, so if he needs to change his game, he's got the equipment to do so.
He's going to have to serve exceptionally well, though, isn't he, against Agassi?
Yes, well, he can serve as well as Pete Sampras and still not win, so it's Brad Gilbert, long-time Agassi coach. I think he's got to stay with him early. If Agassi gets up on top early, he is such a terrific player. When he's ahead, he just gets so confident. So I think Kafelnikov must win this first set.
Just leaned on that a little too hard. Interesting you say he's got the game to mix it up. He can volley and he can change the game up that way. But the talk from him in the press has been that he's prepared to stay back and play from the baseline with Andre all day.
Yes, well, they'd have to be pretty good to do that.
Let's break point against him here. Saved with an ace.
Agassi usually takes the ball so early that in the baseline duels he doesn't give his opponents too much time to get set and to be able to produce their sort of rallies that they would like. They're usually reacting all the time to Agassi rather than being proactive.
Mishit.
Well, Agassi winning that psychological battle of just trading huge ground strokes and who is going to yield first. Not Agassi.
Second serve.
He really gets on with it, Andre, doesn't he? Very quick in between points at all. He likes to play quick. I think if I was Kafelnikov, that's one thing I'd do. I'd try and slow everything down, try and set his rhythm and his tempo. Try to make Agassi play at Kafelnikov's speed. Kafelnikov. You see, Kafelnikov was coming in after this heavy shot, so it's an indication that he will be prepared to move forward. Excellent doubles record, so he's a fine volleyer.
Game. After an early scare, Kafelnikov holding serve. Not just an excellent doubles player, consistently in the last 5 years he's played more matches, singles, doubles combined, than any other player. He's a very durable performer. Likes to make the dollars. Doesn't spend an awful lot of them.
Except on his jet.
Except on himself, yes. One last little luxuries.
That was a big hold, that opening serve for Kafelnikov, saving the 2 break points. As I said, he's got to stay with Agassi early. But has Agassi moving here, and with the slight opening down the line, he found it.
Well, talk about heavy hitting.
Well, Kafelnikov's doing pretty well so far.
15-13.
And Kafelnikov now has break points.
15-14.
Well, even for Agassi, that was a fairly ambitious shot. He was well behind the baseline. And changing the line of flight from across court to down the line, not that easy to do.
He's missed that. There's the break. Kafelnikov, 2-love.
Kafelnikov leads 2 games to 0.
Well, he started at breakneck speed here, Agassi. He is just unloading on every ball. And a couple of wild shots there to drop his serve.
Goodness me. They are just bludgeoning the ball.
Lock 15.
Well, that's usually one of Agassi's strengths, the ability to put away the mid-court ball, but we've seen all tournament that Kafelnikov is just as adept at handling any ball here, forehand or backhand. Service action of Kafelnikov from down low behind the court.
And he holds serve. 3-love to Kafelnikov in the first set of the championship. And there she is. We don't miss her. She's here.
Well, he's beating Agassi at his own game at the moment.
It was very noticeable in that exchange there. Agassi not playing from where he likes to play, and that's on or just inside the baseline. The power from Kafelnikov is keeping him back 2 or 3 metres behind the baseline.
Well, the backhand down the line is doing some damage.
15,
Agassi hasn't read this one too well. Expecting that to go back cross court. Third time he's caught him with that one. Well, there was the cross court one. It's not often you see someone out-hit Agassi. We're seeing it here in this first set. Kafelnikov just going for every shot here.
Points here for a double break to Kafelnikov. Pressing too hard. That's the double break. For love, Kafelnikov.
Well, Brad Gilbert have to be a little worried. And his charge is being beaten at his own game. Admittedly, he's self-destructing a little with some of the shots that he's trying to go for. But so far, the pace is not worrying Kafelnikov one iota.
Kafelnikov is taking his time, isn't he? Not wasting time, but just slowing the tempo down a little.
Let's second set.
You're walking a long way back there to get the balls from the ball boy. One of the better points so far for Agassi. Kafelnikov serve volleying.
15-40.
Good low return. He has to volley up, so he's scrambling the whole way here. Eventually is passed.
Well, that was a weird attitude game from the Kafelnikov. Agassi gets one break back.
Kafelnikov leads 4-2.
Agassi with a purposeful stride heads back to court, man with a mission. He's just made it a little tougher for himself, but he's got one break back.
Well, it was a pretty poor game from Kafelnikov, though, those double faults. He really had Agassi down here in this first set at 4-love. And he's just allowed him a little bit of space.
He's in danger again, Agassi.
Well, the net cord here doesn't help him, obviously. I think Agassi's ball called out, yeah.
Yeah, 15-40. Agassi appealing.
Wayne, you just overruled, right?
Yeah.
Oh my God, don't.
It was pretty clear, Andre.
I think it was a correct overrule from
Yep.
where I saw it.
Brad says, I don't believe it. But it was right.
Yep.
That's what the umpire is there for. Here's the ball. Hard to tell from that angle.
Made that. So well placed serve there from Agassi, and Kafelnikov is in good touch. He just caught the take with that one. Well, perhaps things starting to pick up a little for the #1 seed. See, he was directing traffic there. He was the one in pretty much the same position and moving the ball cross court to open up down the line.
Old serve, importantly for Agassi.
Well, good response from him because he had that ball overruled, which put him down 15-40, and with 4-1 down he could have easily got a little irritated with that and let that game slip. So good fight back from him. 4-2. Heck of a lot of difference at 5-1. Kafelnikov needs to be a bit careful now. 4-love to 4-2, and he's lost this opening point. Bit of a momentum swing here. Finding the good wide serve. Such an effective serve on that first court. If you can get a slider, taking your opponent way out of court.
It's out a long way. Great points. Match has been full of them.
I think that's the side that can break down a little for Kafelnikov, the forehand. Pretty casual, that smash. Just angled it wide.
Wow. What a set of tennis. 4-3, but Agassi's broken back off the second break back. Well, they came expecting a spectacle, and they're getting it early from Andre Agassi and Evgeny Kafelnikov.
They expected some heavy hitting, didn't they? And they're certainly getting that. I mean, the ball, there was just no compromise here.
Agassi was hitting them like there was no tomorrow. If he kept it up, they wouldn't be.
Kafelnikov just asking the spectator in the front row to throw the ball back. It's a new ball. Slightly mishit return off that forehand wing.
15.
I think we'll see Agassi serving quite a lot of wide serves to that first court. Either drawing an error or a shorter reply that he can attack. See the backhand side so good. Just look how early he steps right into that lovely weight transference. Perfectly timed. A lot more winners. We're used to seeing that stat reversed against Agassi's opponents.
Yes, beautiful shot. Like an arrow.
Oh, we're seeing some breathtaking shots from both players here. This time it's Kafelnikov's turn. So successive winners, the backhand, then the forehand. And then the serve to the forehand. That's where he's a little vulnerable. Oh, brilliant tennis, Kafelnikov attacking.
13-14.
Coming in behind that short ball off the forehand, and lovely touch. Agassi behind the baseline. That's the time for a drop volley.
Break point. And again, Kafelnikov gets ahead, 5-3.
Oh, what an amazing set. 5 breaks of serve. I didn't believe it. But Kafelnikov, after losing 3 games, gee, he stood up in that game. 3 games on the trot, stood up there. And serving for the first set.
Wasn't a bad second serve, but he was right. You heard him say to himself, I need a first serve. Just 56% of first serves in, Kafelnikov. That'll help the percentages.
Yep.
It's the first time in 6 years the top 2 seeds have made it through to the final of the Australian Open. The last time it happened, it was Agassi against Sampras in 1995, and Agassi was the winner. Oh, that's just sensational. A sensational winner to finish. An extraordinary point. They both seemed out of it at one point and made miraculous recoveries. Exceptional tennis.
Gosh, he's hitting that backhand down the line well. And then look at that finishing shot there. Agassi seemingly in position, got to the net, couldn't put it away.
2 set points.
Well, bit of a strange shot on set point. I think he's tired after that last tough, exhausting rally. It's usually a mental error when you play a shot like that, particularly on your own set point.
Again, taking a long walk round. First set to Yevgeny Kafelnikov, 6-3 in 33 minutes. Clear blue sky overhead. Just a glorious day for what is shaping up to be a magnificent final match between Yevgeny Kafelnikov and Andre Agassi. 6-3, first set the Russian.
When they played in the semi-finals of the US last year, Kafelnikov won the first set there, 6-1, and then lost the next 3. So I don't think Agassi would be too worried. Kafelnikov moving forward here. Agassi not trying to pass him on the first attempt, but just set up the opportunity for the second. Well, that's Agassi at his best. Little 3/4 pace spinning serve. And then quickly up to the angle reply, whips it down the line. Classic shot, that two-hander down the line. Mind you, Kafelnikov has been very high class as well. First ace for Agassi, but again, interestingly, serving wide to the first court. And just deciding to go for a big second serve there at 40 love up.
Well, that was an easier service game for Agassi to start the second set.
First game, second set.
Yes, perhaps stung into action. I think what would be surprising him as we watch that again that serve to the forehand, a mishit return. The number of winners that were hit past him. Not too many people ever hit 15 winners in a set against Agassi, because it's usually he that's dictating play.
Third ace for Kafelnikov. Biggest serve from him at 193 kilometres per hour. And Agassi generating exactly the same on his serve.
Well, the big question is, can he keep it up, Yevgeny Kafelnikov? He's risking all here with some of these ground strokes. Successful in the first set. A very well-placed serve here. Flattening it out to the backhand corner. Starting to miss a couple of forehands. Apart from the wide serve to his forehand, a couple in general play. The very front on there when he attempted for that one.
Oh, the backhand's a killer though, isn't it?
1 game on.
Only one other Russian's ever been in a Grand Slam final. That was Alex Metrovelli. Lost the 73 Wimbledon Championship to Jan Kodesh.
Right on it.
Metrovelli isn't a Russian anymore. He's now a Georgian. I guess he wasn't then either. He was a Soviet citizen.
Yeah. The other thing to consider also, if this match is to be prolonged, is the fitness of either player. You're going to have to really run this hard and hit this quickly, time and time again. It's going to have its toll.
Well, it's going to be physically testing because it's going to have to go 4 sets if Agassi's to win it from here.
Well, I think he'd probably be the fitter of the two players.
That's a love game for Agassi. 2-1 in the second set. All purpose, all concentration. Agassi, he'll need it too after dropping the first set. But it's making a better fist of the start here. 2 comfortable service games from him. 2-1 ahead in the set. Kafelnikov serving.
Just held that one. Agassi thinking of going back cross court. So again, Kafelnikov attacking if he got the slightest opportunity.
Well, the games in this second set more straightforward, more of what we probably would have expected. First set was extraordinary. And the tempo has dropped back a little bit on both sides of the net. Had to, couldn't have kept that up for long. Made it. Scintillating winner again. Off the backhand by Kafelnikov. This is just extraordinary.
And again,
precision.
Down the line. Yep.
Well,
He said he knows how to play Agassi, and it's obvious that the way he sees it is to stand up and hit just as aggressively, and when he gets half a chance, he goes for it. And if he misses a couple, so be it. But if his touch and his timing's good, as it is here, he's going to make a lot of winners. So he's not just scared to trade it with Agassi, which a lot of players find difficulty doing.
Well, the first set was an exercise in domination, and Agassi clearly came out with the intention of putting the boot into Kafelnikov early on to establish his authority, and I think he was a bit set back on his heels when it backfired on him.
I think Yevgeny should stand just a fraction wider on that first court. This is a second serve. He'd moved in, but he still wasn't quite wide enough. Agassi's getting a few points there.
The tattoo of the camera shutters is very audible. We're on serve in the second set. Neither player's really been threatened yet in this set. 2-3, Kafelnikov to serve.
Fifth base. Well, is he causing Agassi problems with his two-hander down the line? He's taking it early and really pushing Agassi deep into that forehand corner. Not used to being pushed around like that, Andre. Again, a pretty low toss, quick swing, but timing it well here.
Let's pass over.
Of course, Kafelnikov not overawed by the big occasion here. He's the defending champ.
I don't think he's ever been overwhelmed. Wouldn't laugh if he won the lottery. First serve percentage is declining. Well, he's got the game and got it quite comfortably in the end, but
3 games on.
That first serve is going to worry him a bit if it continues. The current vein, 53% of first serves only for him and 70% for Agassi. Got a good winning percentage when he gets it in, Kafelnikov. This is unbelievable.
Well, Agassi wins the battle of wills. Amazing cross-court two-hand drive for drive there. Who would crack first? And it was the Russian.
That would have made Ronald Reagan proud, wouldn't it?
It would have. Clearly happy to stand toe-to-toe, though, with Agassi. Here's Kafelnikov. This is winning in quite a few points. The serve to the forehand. You see where his right foot there, about on the sideline. Maybe he could just move across a fraction more.
Somebody accused Andre of having a bad hair day.
It did.
Held his serve pretty comfortably again.
Well, we're approaching the crucial stage of this match now. Kafelnikov with the first set. On serve in the second, but against an improving Agassi here. And it's 3-4. New balls.
No, missed it. There was a cheer, but it just missed.
There's that low trajectory that he has on the second serve. He doesn't really use his full height. More of an arm serve. It's very low and sometimes catches the tape like that. Needs to drive up a bit more.
Well, as you said, vital stage.
He's going to be hard pressed to hold serve here at 5:30. He must be shaken up a bit. Wow, that is a stunning reply. His down-the-line backhand was a superb shot. It was deep.
15-14.
This one here is hit hard, it's deep, and Agassi slapping it back at his feet.
Break points. Well, it's a real mixture, this first serve of Kafelnikov.
Well, the ace, he's had two doubles in this game.
Five games to 3.
Agassi leads 5 games to 3.
Well, you just can't serve two doubles in a service game against Agassi because you know he's going to hit some good shots in his own right. And if you give him 2 free points, well, Almost impossible to hold serve. Gosh, that's in. Oh, what an angle. I'm not sure if he wanted to...
I don't think it was intentional.
Well, I don't think so, but moves out across, and I think slightly off centre.
Those errors starting to hurt Kafelnikov a little bit.
15 all.
Really hooked that.
Agassi's chip shot, a bit too short.
30 all.
So he forced to play a slice there. It's only on the service line. And as you said, Godrej hooking that ball down the line. Oh, smart shot. Inside the baseline, that's the time to play a drop shot.
And Kafelnikov 2 metres behind the baseline. He was really on the back foot in this exchange, Kafelnikov. And having got him in that position, Agassi played the smart one, just dropping it over the net. Set point for Andre Agassi.
Annoyed with that because it was a routine. It was a good second serve that stretched Kafelnikov, and a routine backhand into the tape.
Well, he was getting on top in the exchange too, Kafelnikov.
I think he changed his mind. I think he decided to go cross court. He's hit the down the line so well. It was there. Went for the cross court and pulled it wide. Well, just having a little difficulty here finishing off this second set. Well, superb defensive work there from Agassi.
Absolutely.
And then to turn it all around. Again, just sliding under the ball
Advantage.
to impart a
Agassi.
little bit of spin. which stops the forward momentum on the ball and just prevents Kafelnikov from just getting there.
Third chance to take this second set for Agassi. Pull rabbits out of a hat, he would. Got to take at least one more rabbit.
Well, the problem for him on the 3 set points, he hasn't got the first serve in. He's gone for the big one each time.
Come on.
That one serve, though, is starting to really earn him a lot of points.
Fourth time. Set all.
6 games to 3.
First serve is the thing that's just beginning to hurt him a little. And a few too many unforced errors. Tons of winners. And I guess if you're going for them the way these guys are, you've got to expect to miss some.
Well, the 2 double faults are what killed him in that set when he dropped his serve. Well, nice little angle to draw Kafelnikov wide. And then as Kafelnikov off this one is drawn wide, he has to hurry to try to recover, and he's susceptible to the wrong footer. Well, he played a good point, Kafelnikov. In he comes. Solid volley there into the corner. But just couldn't cover Agassi, so quick around the baseline to get into position for the pass. That time he was able to cope with the pass. Agassi only chipping the ball. Look at this angle here. Agassi just chipping, Kafelnikov sneaking in, and there for the put-away volley.
Another forehand error. Almost twice the total of unforced errors for Kafelnikov. Two-handed backhand right into the corner, set that up for him. He was right at the net for an easy volley.
Agassi just tries a delicate little chip, but you need to get it much lower. So it was a straightforward drop volley there. Kafelnikov, though, still needing to fight off a break point here. He needs to start well in the third set. Agassi's picking up his game.
Well, drop serve with another double fault. They're really hurting him.
Yes, again, that's noticed most of his double faults are into the net, into the tape. It's because of that low trajectory that he has on his serve. For a tall player, he just doesn't use his knees to push up to the ball, so he doesn't have a good arc on the second serve. and he can have occasions where he hits a few double faults. So it's certainly costly in that second set. He dropped serve with 2, and then 1 here on the game point. So we were speculating, could he stay with Agassi at this speed in these huge, ferocious exchanges?
I think he's showing signs of wilting a little.
Yes, and frustration. Agassi's smart, serving him a lot of wide forehands on the first court. Just keeping it away from that two-hander that was so devastating early in the match. So we're seeing a bit of a role reversal here now. Set number 1. It was Kafelnikov who was taking it early and hammering down the line. Now it's Agassi. This is a strong game of consolidation here for Agassi.
Just to ram it home. A service ace from Andre Agassi, and 2-love in the third.
Agassi leads 2 games to 1.
Got the ball on a string at the moment, Agassi.
Well, beautiful return deep into the corner that has Kafelnikov stretching, and then he again is vulnerable to this little drop shot from where he was positioned. Well, one of the few really poor shots that Kafelnikov's hit. Total mishit there. Well, no luck for him there. He had a winner until it caught the tape. Agassi was heading the wrong way. So all of a sudden, this is the shot there. Agassi's got time now to recover. Kafelnikov still nearly makes the volley, so not much luck.
2 chances for a double break for Agassi. Footfall.
No half measures was Andres there on break point. He doesn't just play safe and ease it back in and see what happens. He just goes for it.
Oh, Agassi is looking strong and looking confident now. He's got the double break. 3-love in the third. To the end of the court, anxious to get on with it. 3-love up in the third. After getting pummeled in a real blitzkrieg from the Russian in the first set.
down the line here for Kafelnikov. Just catching the edge.
He's heading in the wrong direction, Kafelnikov.
15-13.
Just a fraction too far back for this shot. Just behind the service line makes it tougher to clear that net. Well, shake of the head, but I think Kafelnikov's got to try something different now. He came out all guns blazing and it worked for a set and a half, but Agassi's onto it now. He's got on top. He's winning the power hitting exchanges now, so it's time for Kafelnikov. Got to have a game plan B here somewhere.
Break back point.
Right on the line. Wonderfully accurate hitting from Agassi. Again, no compromise at all from the American. His third double fault. Under pressure. And then produces a terrific wide kicking first serve. Well, so what does he go to, Kafelnikov, though? Does he try to slow it down, some high looping balls?
Well,
does he try to chip and charge and get in? That's the. He might be thinking of changing his game, but can he?
Can he do it?
Can he do it?
15
Well, he can't blast away and win. That seems pretty obvious.
Well, he could cut out the double faults for a start on key points. Of course, he's just not playing Billy Bloggs, who's ranked 88 in the world. Well, he sets this point up with that well-placed serve, exposes the forehand corner.
Good strong service game from Kafelnikov. They've had 3 previous meetings in Grand Slam championships, Agassi and Kafelnikov. Here in the quarterfinals in '95, Agassi the winner in 3 sets. The French in '95, Kafelnikov the winner in 3 sets, and last year at the US Open, 4 sets to Agassi after Kafelnikov had taken the first serve, the first set. And the only other time they've played in a final was last year in Washington, where Agassi won. So all the statistics indicate that Agassi should be the winner. But statistics count for nothing once you get out there. Got him again, but 4 times now.
Well, it's been a surprise shot. We don't usually see Agassi play a lot of drop shots. He's not known for his touch, but he certainly caught him, as you said, 4 times.
Serving to stay in the set, Kafelnikov.
Well, I think we speculated as to whether Kafelnikov could keep up that level of play that he had for the first set with just matching it or even beating Agassi at his own game, hitting hard, taking risks.
Second time he's been foot faulted. Yeah, well, he said he could stay with Agassi all day, but he must have been talking about one of those short Russian winter days in Novosibirsk or somewhere.
Well, there's very few who can stay with Agassi and trade ground strokes. The back of the court on a true bouncing court. And on a hard court like this that he grew up on.
13-15.
I mean, you really need to have a big serve and press him all the time and break down his returning. The sort of thing that Sampras can do against him. And Kafelnikov just doesn't serve well enough. And that's just a ferocious return there.
Just 2 points from the set, Agassi.
Yeah.
14-13.
One first serve he's asking for. Hold serve, and Agassi will be attempting to serve it out.
Agassi leads 5 games to 2. 15.
Johnny's 4th ace, but just to send down a little message to Kafelnikov. There's a message back.
Well, he's really hit some tremendous shots, Kafelnikov. I mean, against a lot of other players, he would have been really overpowering just about anybody else. But he has not read that serve to the forehand, which I'm a little surprised that he hasn't just stood over there a little bit more and made Agassi then serve down the centre.
He hasn't woken up to that, but Agassi's woken up to the two-handed backhand down the line and has been trying his best to steer away from that. And those factors have had an impact. Set points for Agassi, 40-15. It's mine.
Kafelnikov one break point, but he was down a double break at the time, so
yeah, 45% of first serves for him against 61 for Agassi. Those figures are for that third set.
yep.
Match overall, it's 52% Kafelnikov, 66 for Agassi. But those third set figures just illustrate that Kafelnikov's percentage is declining as the match goes on. Agassi's remained pretty solid. Two sets to one to Andre Agassi in his fourth successive Grand Slam championship. What? Oh, who is this idiot? Where is security? I mean, the place is thick with security people. How this person got anywhere near the court is absolutely beyond me.
Yeah.
I mean, we've got a string of passes round our neck and you get stopped at every second door.
Yeah.
How somebody walking around dressed up like Bonzo the Clown could even get down the corridor. I mean, he must have, I didn't see, but he must have jumped over the...
No, I think he came through one of the entrances, the tunnel down there.
Well, how the devil did he get in there?
He didn't climb over the top from the stands.
I've never seen that happen here before.
Well, absolutely a must-win service game, this one for Kafelnikov. Starting the fourth set, pretty heavily dealt with the second and third, 6-3, 6-2. Tide of battle very much turned against him. He needs to...
That last little incident wouldn't have done much for his concentration.
But he's got to get a bit more positive body language. That'll improve state of mind a little. He sometimes can lose a little bit of desire at times, Yevgeny. Beautifully struck ball there. You saw a good example of how he hits through the line, lovely firm wrists, but there are times when he loses a little motivation. You can hear him there muttering about his first serve.
Only one person can fix that. Agassi winning the ground stroke encounter, but the plain fact is you can't win the match with 49% of first serves.
Not against the world's best returner.
That'll give him a lift.
One of the best points of the match. Gosh, I really thought Agassi was going to play a topspin lob here. As Kafelnikov comes in, Agassi's there. He was so close to the net. Where he is there. Easy little angle volley in the end.
That's great strength from Agassi. It's a great pass.
Juice.
Yes, Kafelnikov not quite getting as close to the line with the approach as he needed to. And that's what happens. Agassi so quick.
Real frustration for the Russian now. This brings up a break point in the opening game of the set.
We don't talk much about Agassi's speed, but I mean, he is so quick around the baseline. He's into position, his recovery. And he's probably fitter than he's ever been in his life, even though he's 29. Just hanging on here, Kafelnikov. First game, fourth set.
Well, that was a tired shot,
Yep.
wasn't it?
Yep, that was a defeated shot, that. And he was behind the baseline. It's okay to mix it up, but from behind the baseline, it's a low percentage shot. Agassi would have got it anyway.
The break in the opening game.
That was a tired-looking volley also.
I think that was surrender.
Yeah. He
Mark.
just
Mark that down, because when you think back on this, you'll find that that was surrender from Kafelnikov. Opening game of the fourth set.
yes, he had to win it, and he had to be positive. He had to have strong-looking body language and purpose about the way he played that game. It wasn't there.
Agassi just hammering home that message.
15 love.
Well, there was the topspin lob. Kafelnikov able to just scramble it back.
30 love.
But then
Wasn't too much knee bend on this next shot.
Well, it was a tough shot, dipping. Agassi had him any which way there. And this time moving out to the wide serve. One of the few times he's done that. Won a huge number of points with this serve, Agassi, but this time Kafelnikov reading it. No, he's too good, isn't he?
First time in 5 tries, Kafelnikov got to the short ball.
40-15.
Little push down the line, but now he's vulnerable. Agassi in total control there. Had him on a string.
Agassi leads 2 games to 1.
Andre's taken a bit of the buzz out of the crowd, hasn't he?
Yes, he sure has.
After that first set.
Well, the first set produced a level of excitement that the crowd would normally expect in a 5th set.
It's his 9th ace, so he's produced a few aces, but
no consistency.
No consistency, and the double faults at the wrong time. It's not how many double faults you serve in a match often, it's when you serve them. Serve 2 to concede his serve in the 3rd set. Been downhill ever since.
And 1 on break point in the first game of the 3rd set.
Yeah, 2nd set rather, he conceded those 2.
Yep. Love game. He's on the board though in the 4th. Still down a break though. It's Agassi 2-1.
Strength and stroke for stroke with Agassi in that first set, and back his ability against Agassi's, and it worked for a set, but it's high risk. It's living on the edge. Just a question of him just being unable to keep that level of play up for 3 sets that he needed to win. Again, Agassi in control of the rally, dictating play. He's got Davis Cup duties for America and Zimbabwe next weekend, so he'll have to hightail it out of here probably tonight. Great to see him back playing Davis Cup.
Well, Wayne Black, whom he'll be facing in that Davis Cup encounter, on the losing side of the doubles final here last night. The match finished at 8:20. He was on a 9:30 flight home. Went to the airport, got on the plane in his tennis gear.
Wouldn't want to be sitting next to him, would you? Well, Agassi there, a little lazy for him. Took one big step and leant forward rather than the usual quick little adjusting steps to get up to that one.
Not a good time to be lazy. On serve, up a break, now a deuce.
Well, it served him well, this serve. The wide one opening up the court.
Won't get too many more chances, Kafelnikov.
Well, we've seen that a lot. Thought it was out. I must say, I think I agree with you, Evgeny, there. Pointing to a mark.
It's got the edge.
Got the edge, said Wayne McEwen.
Good eyes, Wayne. Let's see. Oh, well, might have got the edge. That one didn't.
This is a struggle, this game.
Well, 4 game points have come and gone. This could be last-ditch effort from Kafelnikov here.
It's out. He had it set up for him, Kafelnikov.
Agassi wins 3 games to 1.
from our low angle. Comes in here, does a topspin volley, just slightly mishits it, hooks it wide. Fought hard in that game. Agassi still chasing everything. You think at 30 love down he might have let that one go. Shows you how fit he is. Excellent volley from behind the service line. So Andre still chasing everything.
An ace, a love game from Kafelnikov. Well, the match is either going to develop into something again from here, or it's going to slide very quickly one way to Andre Agassi.
Well, there's certainly an air of inevitability about it, I think, isn't there? I think everybody appreciates the set and a half that Yevgeny produced, but he hasn't been able to sustain it against the world's best player. Just right in the hitting zone. Going back cross court, but not deep enough. That's just a walk in the park, that one for Andre. Mishit return getting him into trouble there, or the mishit off the return. Sixth ace.
Very little threat to Agassi on serve. Previous game on the Agassi serve, Kafelnikov had some chance of making a fight of it.
Still producing his share of winners, isn't he?
Yep, he'd like a few more half-court balls like that, though.
The problem is, though, having dropped that first serve, he really needed to stay level with Agassi. 1-all, 2-all, 3-all this set.
Just found the line. Didn't leave much margin for error.
Well, Agassi a lot of slice on that ball. Just sitting up a fraction though. Oh, that's just a brilliant shot off that swinging serve.
Even Kafelnikov had to acknowledge that.
Yep. On the full stretch, just coming forward enough to get it before it got wide of him.
Got him.
Yeah. Well, that's where he's so good. He was being pushed around in that rally. It got across and still was balanced enough. You can't hit these sort of passing shots unless you've got good balance.
What a difference a first serve makes.
Advantage Kafelnikov.
Well, we've really seen some brilliant shots in this final from both players. Just playing a similar game.
Five out of 6.
He's used it wisely. I see where he is again there. He's a metre or so inside the baseline and catching Kafelnikov as he was scrambling back towards the centre. Been a very effective shot for him in this match. Tired looking shot there.
It's a break point. This would be the beginning of the end. Doesn't stop him hitting for the lines, does it?
No. That's what's made him a great player.
Double faults. They've put him under pressure every time. 8 double faults, rather. But at critical times. Break point again for Agassi.
Brad Gilbert, he looks very relaxed, doesn't he? He knows his man's just about there.
Talking about hitting for the lines. Missed the ball. Oh, he got it. Wow. He's lucky I wasn't calling that line.
It had a bit of slice on it, it's fading wide, but I think just caught the edge of the line.
Oh, we've seen some exceptional points, some exceptional rallies. Hard hitting, precision hitting.
Well, this is how Kafelnikov started the match. At first set, we'd have rallies like that, and it was he who would often come up with the winning shot, particularly with that backhand down the line.
Double fall. 2 in this game now. 1 to give Agassi a break point, and the other one to cost Kafelnikov a game point.
Didn't recover after the serve.
4th break point. Well saved.
He's hanging on. Larry Stefanki. Well, that wasn't a bad first serve. But again, the quality of the returning of Agassi, it's just phenomenal. Point after point, just rips the ball back at you, takes away your time to recover.
A roar of appreciation from the crowd.
Well, Kafelnikov won't concede here. He is just really gutsing this game out and producing some top quality tennis as well.
Saved 4 break points. Game point again for him. First serve in.
But again, just returned so quickly that he didn't have time to react. It's that not giving you any time that Agassi does so well. Before you know it, the ball's back at your feet or pushing you wide.
An ace. Agassi didn't like it. His 11th ace. Oh, I would have thought it was wide too. Yes, he's got that. Held on, Kafelnikov. 4 games to 3, Agassi though still with the break. 2 sets to 1, Andre Agassi. the top seed, the French and US champion last year, runner-up at Wimbledon, against Evgeny Kafelnikov, the defending Australian Open champion. 2-1 and a break up. Agassi 4-3. On the line. Kafelnikov probably could have hit it.
Well, it was a good move. Pushes Agassi right. A late move in. I don't know if he
maybe he couldn't have.
Yeah, look, he was hoping to be able to look around and see it miss, but well, that was Agassi there at his own game. Kafelnikov ripping that one back at his feet before he had time. Once he had not much time to recover from the serve, it's back to him. Now he knows what it feels like, what he does to everybody. Well, maybe tightening up a fraction after not breaking that previous game.
5 double faults for Agassi, 9 to Kafelnikov. Critical points, though, the double faults for Kafelnikov.
Well, bad error there. You can see he's really annoyed with himself. Steffi's expression doesn't change much.
She got a bit tense during the Sampras match.
Agassi going for the old reliable on the juice side. Wide serve and then hitting his forehand deep to the backhand corner.
Agassi on the verge now of victory, and Kafelnikov of defeat. 3 games to 5. Battle royal on his last service game.
15 love.
As good a serve as he's produced in the match. Two in a row. 13 aces in all.
Looking back at the mark, I don't know if he thought that was going wide.
I think he did. He just seemed to ease up a fraction. Here's the ball came to him. (30-15). Three aces in that game from Kafelnikov. Stepping up to serve to take the title away from the defending champion, Evgeny Kafelnikov. Does he mean business? You bet.
Well, a good change up there, because we've seen that he has served a lot of wide serves on that first court. And that brought some applause for Steffi, as Andre's 2 points away. Oh, serving it out like the world #1 should.
197 kilometres per hour, by far the biggest serve that he's hit in the match. And here he is, championship points. Crowd didn't hear the bleep from the machine. Always looks like the weight of the world is on his shoulders, Kafelnikov. Win, lose or draw. And here it's lose.